Hi there, now it's time for Trash O'Clock. I am Mina and welcome to join me on my journey to make my hometown free from trash. I have asperger and mental illness. I love to clean and I don't think that trash belongs in the nature. So I recorded this video several months ago. It was summer. I'm wearing a dress, so I guess July or August. But it's not until now that I do a voiceover and will publish this video, and there's a good reason for that. It's because I had a time like last autumn and also the winter. It was quite a lot of stress for me. I had a lot to do. It wasn't always like important things, but it was still things that I needed to do. I have my own business, and occasionally I have so much to do. Even if I don't make that much money, I still have to, do the bookkeeping and all these other things that I don't know what's called in English. So after a while, I decided that, oh my god, I do need a week off. Not just a couple of days, but like a whole week and maybe even some more. And I expected to get better by the end of that week. But instead, I actually got worse, because it was like when I was free from work and I started to relax, it just got so much worse. And I felt exhausted. And after a while, I realized that I actually had symptoms of burnt out syndrome. I'm just going to pause because I need to talk about this bag. I had seen that bag several times when I've been out for a walk, and I just really wanted to get it. So I crossed the street and I grabbed it. I thought it was going to be an empty bag, but it wasn't. It was full of old trash. It has been there for weeks, maybe even months. And I can tell you that that purple bag, I have never smelled anything so bad. I wasn't really looking that much into the bag, but I think there was a diaper in it, and it was just so gross that I need to throw this away immediately. I'm not going to walk around with that. And it was also a little broken. That's why I had to put it in another bag as well, because otherwise it would just keep on smelling so much worse. And yeah, so that was gross. That was the worst thing that I have ever picked up in my videos, or the other times when I've been doing these cleaning videos. And and as you also can see, I have been speeding up this whole video, and that's because most of the things were like these tiny things and a lot of glitter there, as you can see from when students were graduating, and it's like a moment of just a couple of seconds of glitter, but that glitter, it ends up here in the nature. It gets on the ground and also underneath. Some of it had started to get underneath grass and even in the dirt. I had to dig it up to get it out. So who knows how much glitter there is. I just wish that they could choose an environmental friendly option instead of that plastic glitter. It's just something to think about. If you are going to graduate and want to celebrate like this is the result, and it's not good. It's not looking good, and it's not good for the environment. Anyhow, so I'm just going to continue talking about how I felt. So as I said, I started to feel like, I might have burnout syndrome, because I was starting to lose words. I had a hard time to focus. I was extremely tired. I'm always tired, but now it was even worse. I spent 11 to 12 hours a day in bed. It was things like that. And in some cases, it has become better after, the weeks have passed. But I still spend a lot of time in bed. It's still around 11, 12 hours. Most of the time it's around 11 and sometimes 10. But I'm just in bed a lot and always tired. And in December, beginning of December, I was with friends for a weekend. So I was going to one friend, and we were like, 5 people, and we had so much fun. But I remember when I woke up, it was Saturday morning, and all of the others were already up. And I was so tired. I almost felt like I wanted to cry, and I just wanted to go home. And I felt awful because I could hear my friends downstairs laughing and having fun. And I was like in bed and I was so tired. And I was just thinking about my couch, that I wanted to just lay in my couch and watching TV and being alone. It was an awful feeling, You don't want to feel like that. I was spending time with my friends who I love and that I wanted to have fun with. And still I was wishing for home. So, but told myself I need to give this a chance. So I got up, and after a while I felt like my normal self, and I had so much fun, and I did not regret that I chose to stay. But unfortunately, I felt the same way when I woke up on the Sunday, and I was going home that day. So I was just, it's going to take me like an hour before or maybe even 2 before I feel like myself, and I'm still going home in just a couple of hours. So I might as well just hurry up and get home as quick as possible. So that's what I did. I pretty much just went downstairs and were like, hey, I'm taking a train that's leaving in an hour. I hardly had time to eat anything. I just packed and left, and I felt very unsocialized. But that's what I needed. I had to do it. And I didn't explain myself. I was just tired. I just want to go home. But I had so much fun, and I don't regret leaving. Or I meant going to that weekend. I'm so happy that I went there and had all that fun. But at that time I just wanted to go home. I was exhausted. Sorry for mixing up words. And December has been quite a lot as well. Out of 4 weekends, I was away free. So I was just home 1 weekend of 4. So I was going places, seeing a lot of people. And of course, after that, I'm exhausted again, or still. I still spend a lot of time in bed. Like this night, it was 11 hours, and I still feel like I could take a nap very soon. And because of this, as you can understand, I felt that I needed to focus on different kinds of things. And even though I still have some symptoms of burnout syndrome, I also need to do things. I can't just stay in bed or watch TV. I still need to do stuff. So I was thinking, what are the things that I need to focus on? What do I want to focus on? And this is one of the things that I really enjoy doing. And I have a couple of videos that I already have recorded. I need to edit them and do a voiceover, but yeah, I do have a couple of videos that I did last summer and autumn, so I will make sure that I will publish a video every week. That's my goal, because after all, I think this is really important, this kind of work, and to show how much trash there actually is out there when you start to look around you. And in this video, it's a lot of small things, like that tiny pieces of glitter and just other tiny pieces of plastic. So even though in the end it's, well, it was 2 bags, even though the first bag was pretty much just 1 bag that was already filled. But when you look at the things that I actually did pick up, it's 1 bag that I managed to fill. But it's a lot of tiny, tiny pieces. And none of them belongs in the nature. I also had other health issues. Like in November, I was sure that I had a urinary infection. So I did take a test, and apparently I did not. But I still had problems. Like every time that I had gone to the bathroom, it was feeling really uncomfortable, and it even hurt. And so I could go to the bathroom and have this feeling and this pain for like as much as an hour afterwards. And sometimes I have to like heat up a, what's it called, like, you know, these kinds of pillows that you heat in the microwave, and use one of those to release the pain. I'm taking painkillers and things like that, and I've been treating it as a urinary infection with a kind of medicine that you can get without, you can buy it in store, and also drinking sour things like lemonade. But I had problems, that kinds of problems, for a month. It was every day. That's bad up, but it's still like coming and going. So yeah, burnout syndrome, urinary infection-ish, but still not. So, but I'm working on my health. That's one of the things that I'm going to work with a lot now. And this channel as well. So I don't know if this is the kind of things you like to watch, but I like to pick up trash, so I'm going to keep on doing this. I'm going to do other kinds of cleaning videos as well, and show you it's like eco-friendly stuff. So yeah, hope you like this video. Bye.